First off, I want to apologize for the shitty quality. I don't have a great computer. I'm on the road traveling all the time, and this is this piece of shit that I picked up. So we'll be going over a demonstration of how to use my indicators for cake betting on the 5-minute chart. I'll make some predictions for about an hour, see if they play out, and everything like that. I'll also be showing you how to initially set it up and everything like that, and go through a few different modes. So let's get started. So what you want to do is go to indicators once you get added to the invite only. Open brainwaves, vision, bull market strategy, and tester. And then, as you can see, this is on the 3 hour for XRP, 94%, and accuracy, profit factor 255. So if you follow along with the strategy, you can make some dough. Let's go switch over to Bitcoin. Strategy tester, let's pull that up, 91% accurate, making a pretty decent amount of money. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and close that out for a little bit and go over vision. If this is what it will look like when you pull it up. I'll be going through and explaining all the different meanings of everything, so let's just go ahead and turn off pretty much everything that you can. Okay, and then we're gonna go and push this up to the top, and let's turn off the fibs. So this is what the indicator will look like, pretty much bare of all the other settings. Let's just run through that again because I think I missed. Yeah, so let's close that out too. This is the 1 hour support. This is a modified EMA. Then if we go to the God's trend, let's turn that back on. This is a pretty enhanced super trend. It follows Bitcoin and it paints pretty much in tune with the brainwaves, or if not sooner and more clear. Once it goes purple, it's usually going to become a sell-off. Once it turns green, it's going to be a buy. And you can verify that with the brainwaves as well. And this is what brainwaves will look like when you first load it. So when you first load it, it's a little bit delayed in its calls. Wrong thing. Vertical. So here you can see the God's trend basically went green, that went green, and then a buy up, and then you had further confirmation using the brainwaves, and the God's trend had a little bit of a purple, resulted in a sell-off in between. Then you had the following green paired with this as well. The same thing goes with the red, the brainwaves, pretty in sync with that. The brainwaves actually calls a little bit ahead of that, of the God's trend. So let's remove the drawings. So going back to vision, we're just going to go turn on a few more things. Starting with the EMA fills, we have different EMAs are filled in according to different crosses. So if we pull up the second setting, show normal, These are the normal EMAs that we'll be trading from. These are mostly market extremes, so if these are on top, uh, it's bearish. For they flip-flop on higher time frames. So if we go, let's go to the daily just to show you. So here's the higher EMAs flipped around, so they flip. It's like a giant rubber band. I'll be linking a video on EMAs on a tutorial to go more in depth on those for you guys. Now we're gonna go turn them on. The median EMAs will pop up here. These are kind of like the center brand of the market in total. And if you go to the higher time frames, that band becomes a little bit more spread out and underneath the chart. As you can see, we have the 55 and the 100 as resistance currently. So let's turn on some more, turn off the fills. So here you can see the EMAs. And these would be the bottom of the market currently. They're calling that, and then we could be targeting here. And if we go back and turn on the fills, we can see that those fill in between those according to pattern and other crosses once again. And then we can turn those off, and it looks a little bit cleaner. And it just cleans up the chart so you can see where the support and resistance is. So that would be about the EMAs and the fills. So this is just really to help clean up the chart, make it nice and pretty, so you don't have a bunch of fucking lines everywhere. You have just pretty colors and clouds, like Bob Ross. Then we're going to look at the common tops and bottoms. So this is a modified Bollinger Band. As you can see, you have some price action outside of here, a little bit out of here, and a little bit out of here. But if we turn on the bottom extremes, load it, you can see that it's called a little bit better. Right on point, right on point, right on point. So those would be the bottom extremes, and that would help you with your lower time frame trading, higher time frame trading, just knowing where you can buy and sell. Because what I would be looking to do, for example, let's get rid of these drawings, kind of zoom in. Chart. Alright, so this line will stay pretty center in between the common top and the market extreme bottoms and the common bottom. The market extreme will paint the target right here, where the lowest price should get to. The price does super exceed it at times, not all the time. Once again, this will stay pretty center in between this line and this line, or this cloud and this cloud. This would be a more common bottom. As you can see, you have way more touches rather than, right here, because the touches here. Median line, or the middle, would be the 1 hour support. So let's delete that. Let's turn that off so I can show the next thing. Show prediction buy-in. So this would be where the algorithm for predictions is buying or predicting that the price could go up. It's not fully accurate, but it does a good job. Pretty good calls on any time frame. You can also edit the calls itself, so if you want the buy-ins to be like 1,000 for example, it adds more calls to the chart. You could go ahead and play around with that. I'll be adding all this to the strategy once I get everything completed and make sure it works correctly. Now we're going to move on to the bears. Same thing. You get bear call and market entries. You can edit the time or the calls right here. You can also play with the values of it. So moving on, then we have the Fibonacci. So you got market extremes that pops up out here. So if say we're in a very bullish state, you can honestly just trade using the Fibonacci if you're a Fibonacci trader. You could see that this would be like the golden pocket, and then resistance all the way up, and then support all the way down. But turning that off, this is the normal box range trade. If you're on an altcoin and lines overextend or make the chart look all fucked up, you just play with the settings again, turn them on like that. So legacy 369, crypto values 36912. So you can go ahead and input these different settings and play with the chart. And then, okay, Bitcoin. But anyway, that's the fucking Fibonacci. And then wave channels. So these would be like market top ranges, temporary bottoms. Don't, just because this is always painting a little bit overextended green, don't think that the price action will always continue on this. This is just painting from the prior line. You can go ahead and edit this as well, so you can customize how it works or where it's calling at according to how you want to trade. If you want longer calls or bigger swings or like wave channels to trade in. So if you want to go bigger, so like 160, let's do 100. See what that does. It makes the line way bigger, and it just keeps this more as a bottom for a while instead of going into smaller time frames or smaller calls or breaking the chart up. Toggle 30-minute would be the line paired with the 1 hour. You can consider any cross with this basically a bearish cross. So if these lines cross, it's bearish. Again, you can edit the settings here. Just running through these, and then fractal calls on the tops. Come on. So here you got fractal calls, and you can again play with those and make it do all kinds of fun stuff. And then here you have more settings. And so here you have fractal tops using Elliott wave. And then you got the God's trend, which would be, again, this line right here. Oh, I gotta turn it back on. Alright, that line right there. And you can go ahead and play with that all the way here at the bottom. Alright, so now let's go to the vision. Just gonna running through this as fast as possible. I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be. When you load it, it's going to give you the most basic, easy read version of it. When it turns red, it's a sell. When it turns green, it's a buy. Congratulations. Then you can go to wave modes 2, which gives you the bars. This is less accurate than this, but this is given for the reason that altcoins with low volume or anything like that will obscure these lines, so you can turn these off and then you can use the bars to trade from. Then you have wave modes 3, which is lines. That's the one I normally use. And then you have buy and sell dots. So on smaller altcoins, these will obscure these lines right here, like you saw earlier with the bars. So this is what it will do to altcoins. So that's why I included all those modes, just make sure that all the information I can is relayed properly. You don't have to flip too much between things to see things. Blue bars equal buy, purple dots means sell, green lines means buy, red means buy or sell, orange means sell. Then if we go to the buy and sell bars, here you can see the bars more spread out, kind of like piano keys. So you can trade using these as well. So here you got a bull call, buy bar, sell a little bit late. And if we go, so let's use this for example. So this is a sell, and then this is a buy. So let's change the color of this line. And I want to show you the accuracy of the waves instead of just algorithms. Alright, so let's do the fills. Let's remove those. So here you have the bearish call from the wave mode show buys and sell dots. Here you have the waves calling it a little bit earlier around this bar, and then the algorithms from the buy bars and sell dots really didn't hit the well, it got the buy right. So I mean, it's somewhat accurate, somewhat less accurate. It just depends on what method you want to use to trade with, what you feel more comfortable with. But you can combine all these two different methods and at the same time trade with them. Normally how I trade with it is on the Waves of Mode 3. I like this one because I can keep the values pretty spread out and use them on different charts and not have a problem with it. It will look like this when you load it, which is basically 4 lines, just and when this line comes down is basically coming into a buy range, but you don't want to use it like that. How I use it is logarithmic, and bam, once the green line is pushed down, it becomes a buy. Once the red line comes down, it's a sell. And this is the most accurate version of the indicator. This is how I initially set it up. You can also put the fills on if you want. You could put the bars on it. You could put the other thing, the buy bars and sell dots on this mode. And you could flip through altcoins and not have a problem. And you can have best of both worlds on the same thing. So this is a more advanced view of it. And it gives you a lot of information. It's super simple to read. That's why I like it. Now moving on to Cake, so we can get into the predictions. I'm going to go ahead and turn on a few different things. I'm just going to reset settings. Okay. And I don't want the normal EMAs on. I want the Where the fuck isn't the... Hmm. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to fix that later. It's weird. Alright, so let's get the EMAs out. And I gotta go 5 minute. Alright. So if we were betting on cake.com for the lottery or the pool or whatever, uh, this is how we would be basically doing it. So I'm gonna make some predictions, draw some pretty fucking lines, and listen to some lame music. Let's see, we got the 55 curving down. This is kind of curving down. Uh, we got a cross just happened. I'll change this. Alright, so that would be our first resistance. At 2 minutes and 55 seconds to the next bar. I would have to say for the next maybe 15 minutes to an hour, we could see a retest here. Um, Followed by, let me get rid of that green fucking line. So my prediction would be right here to secondary target would be against the, oh, it's too close color. There we go. My first resistance would be here, then here. Let's just peek to 3 hours, see what's happening on 3 hour. And you can see that, let's do, mark that EMA, mark that EMA. more than likely we're gonna hit, let's see, fuck, just recolor the lines. Here, here, let's go back down to the 5 minute, and yeah, so might not get this high up. Got 33 seconds until the next bar. So we're looking initially maybe a retest down here over the long run, or probably within this range would be more likely. So yeah, I'm gonna go with, God, I didn't get to say it. Damn it, I gotta wait till the next 5 minutes. But I'm thinking we're gonna have a retest down in this range first. So let me delete some shitty lines real quick so it's a little bit more clear. After this candle, we're gonna hit. Let me get this 5 minute candle. There's that retest I was saying earlier. This. So let me make a bit longer prediction. So this is on the 5 minutes. So there would be the resistance right here. 3 minutes until the next candle. The next candle after this would be downwards momentum. So I'm saying a retest of this area or about in this range. So I'm going to move this line. Just delete that. Waiting for that to also go to the 1 hour, mark the next bar. So the red line is coming down on the 1 hour. Definitely looking for a little bit of a downturn on the 1 hour. Let's go back to the 5 minute. So yeah, we're gonna look maybe at a test in this range, something like this, or a little bit further down to about here. And if not, the third range that we would be looking for is here. or here. Alright, so I'm just going to point out one more thing before we go to music time. So I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to sit here and watch the chart. Right there would be the resistance that we'd be looking for. So now, last thing is if we, for example, bounce right here and break the resistance, we would look at a retest here and then find momentum in that direction. So we shall see. But this should be a red candle. We just have to wait and see now, based on our drawings and our prediction and all of our pretty fucking lines, which way it's gonna go depending on this next part. There's the red candle. Let's see if it basically we'd be betting if it lands here, we'd be looking to go long once it breaks this line. If it comes down here and turns red below this line, we would be looking for support below here. So this is kind of like the pivotal moment to see what happens, because we need to break this support or this resistance with the 1 hour and the 30-minute support and resistance. Remember, when it crosses, it's usually bearish on these two lines. So you can see right here on the smaller time frame, you did have an uptrend. Then here you had a little bit of an uptrend. So we'll see about these crosses. So you just got to kind of watch these two, and right here on the 5-minute, they've been crossing a lot. So I would be weighing closer to the downside on that right there, on this move. I don't want to say it's going to be bullish because that's an arching support down right here. So
Boxed out, rebound, bitch, you know we ballin'. Set my phone and find another home.
I'm on a team, almost 2 for 3. Breaking new knees, then I release, hitting that buzzer beater. Winning the game, I'm winning. I let my brother beat him. I couldn't lose, so maybe you knew that I dropped on the fucking beat. Boxed out, rebound, bitch, you know we ballin'. Set my phone and find another hoe is callin'. Why is she calling my phone? I don't know. Back in the incident, I'm on the ball. Got out the mooker, you know I control. All of the ways that you ride like I told you. It's that super fly drop kick shit. All these motherfuckers jumping in the mosh pit quick. If you got a big booty, better pop that shit. I've been looking for the bitty that'll rock my dick. Need a new flow that'll top this shit. Me and Sway be the team, always coming with the hits. Everybody love it when we drop them shits. I'ma spit it till I hit it and I got my fix. I don't even look like I should rap, but yo, I kill this shit. Working till it's perfect, fingers certain, know you feel this shit. I spit a couple of balls at a time. Off of the dope, but it's coming out fine. Can't even drinking 2 bottles of wine, but now I've been over burning the crime. I'm a goof, and that's just the way I am. Don't follow the rules, and I don't stick to the plan. Okay, you know me, that don't mean that you're my friend. So all of that shit you was talking, you saying that I was pretend. Hold up. wait up, hold up. Gotta change it up a little bit, like she gon' be with me. Got the boba fed up in the blunt, we high as we can be. Out in Colorado for a while, I'm in the 303. Sending my vocals to Dutch, but we gon' be like Lee. Hit the stove for William, trip the kid, I get the tree for free. Pass the blunt to him so he get lifted, never seeing me. Higher than the universe, you know you wanna be a G. To be the kid to go, you already know you never beating me. Hit the stove for William, trip the kid, I get the tree for free. Pass the blunt to him so he get lifted, never seeing me. Higher than the universe, you know you wanna be a G. To be the kid to go, you already know you never beating me. Colorado pimpin', that's the shit that I do. I'm the coolest motherfucker that can step in the room. I've been killing for a minute when it comes to the booth. When you listen to my music, girl, you know what to do. Drop it to the floor for me, baby, you love it. The wanna see you make me wanna, whether letting me touch it. The wanna have you rub it, wanna make me love it. I love it, I done it, bring it to the mountains, baby, fucking the public. Just call me machine, I got chains on the young white Mr. T. I got brains, I'm a genius, you missed the dream. You keep working, I'm working, I'm killing these damn beats. She's perfect, I'm begging, I'm getting on my damn knees. She's worth it, I'm thinking about living in Beijing. My work is making me money in this scene. Trying to end my baby, supporting my whole team. I found a girl that will give me respect. She said she love me, she kiss on my neck. Rolling my woody, she pass me the blunt. She know the go to the safe with the tank. If you come riding, you better be ready. Me and my dog in the bus like confetti. You got the problem, this shit can get messy. Pull out like washing my hands. 10 bands, 20 bands, 30 bands. Trip, drop, charge 30 bands for the dance. Every show that I do go mad. Your boy go crazy on stage and in the bag. Let's get ready for business. The cool kids never had a chance to witness the bullshit. I'm the moon man, I'm fresh with the movement. Double down now, cause Trip is to do this. Everybody wanted to make it, and now I made it. What you gonna get from the homie? I'm getting faded. Everyone I got you, I'm about to smoke up amazing. I'm a couple gripping to making sure that it's faded. Nobody's gonna get it. Me and my girlfriend sipping on gin. In the summer, got the pool, so I watch my girl swim. Hit me with a breaststroke, baby, you the best though, baby. I used to whip every day to the stone. Used to get drunk, needing help getting home. Getting all of my homies were ready to roll. Now I'm in Rado, I smoke all alone. Now that I'm sober off drinking and drugs, I'm making bangers, I stay in my zone. Cancel the binkies, you don't want to smoke. Cancel the binkies, you don't want to smoke. Close the window, you turd bag. The cars. I hear the cars. Oh, the breeze. I hear the breeze. I feel the breeze. Oh my. Yeah. I am the man on the moon, Motherfuckers wanna tell me what to do, I don't listen to them, I just put the move, I be winning when I'm spinning with the crew, Too much weed in the blunt, Got crumbs on the rug in the front, I be whipping when I'm sipping on the bud, On a mission, always getting what you want, I've been on a mission, I've been getting what I need. Smoke a couple blunts and then I'm heading to the streets. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna breathe. The world is a sick place, I don't wanna see. Everybody wanna be like Trippy, I know. They don't understand, I wanna blade in my throat. I just wanna drip from head to toe. The whole top diamond hit the bottom rose go. What does it take to get to the money? I'm trying to stack up and then run to the bank. Whipping a tank, eating some gummies. I'm rapping some mummies that smoking some dank. Y'all so dead, so lame, this is insane. Running for the money, I ain't playing. It's a damn game. What I crave, that's weed and the big checks. Pussy wanna talk, get stomped like an insect. 007, that's night. Fight to the death, I might die. Electric, I might fly. A kite in the sky, get right when I stride. I be chilling on the beach, it's high time. Grind for my brothers, I'm hype. Nah, fly than a mother, don't hide. Undercover motherfuckers when I throw the wrong sign. Meet you in the back, same place, same time. Better have dank, that pack all loud. Trying to survive, but the bag don't lie. I don't think you get it, I'm trying to save minds. I step away for a month in the day. I don't have much to say, but I have lots to do. So I head to the bank, got my studio with me. It's time for the gig. it. Stop cutting up, start blowing up, trip. Got hella blunts, I'm smoking up, trip. Butt to the face, I'm loving my bitch. Frost on my hands, I'm loving my wrist. I am the man on the moon, Motherfuckers wanna tell me what to do, I don't listen to them, I just want to move, I be winning when I'm spinning with the crew, Too much weed in the blunt, Got crumbs on the rug in the front, I be whipping when I'm sipping on the bud, On a mission, always getting what you want,
Hey, mommy, what you doing? I've been moving all around. Yeah, shit get spooky like a movie with no sound. I am the ghost of smoking. Give me that hocus pocus. Gotta slow down and focus. Trippy bingo, no joker. Trippy got a throat, I'm blowing. Just got packed, I'm rolling. Just got back from driving. I don't wanna deal with this right now. It's that tight, staring at the clock while they dancing to me. Watch, what you thinking about? You can't hear the trippy. Been around on the man on the moon. You crank that soldier boy. Please don't hold your boy. Bang, we bring all the noise. Bang, trip gon' blow the hose. Bang, hit that motorboat. Escatara macayada vianda. Yeah. Oko toda para la vianda. Yeah. 50 feet from my homie back home. Ooh, big draw, but I stay in my zone. Ooh, yeah. Nobody stops me. Yeah, feeling like Rocky. Yeah, I'm out of Philly. Yeah, Gigi gon' make me a milli. Big smoke, smoking big dope. I don't need your mans, leave home. Grabbing Coronas, then you won't see smoke. We smoke more than the average, and boy, I need smoke. Free throws, I'm getting money, yo, pussies need hope.
Shut the fuck up for a minute, you fat fucking loser.
Yeah, we don't know what the real deal is. Yeah, we all I smoke. I'm about to feel this. I'm feeling better than ever. Never felt like this before. Got a bad bitch, she distro. Take your shit, I repo. Control shit like Revo. Girl, I fucking love you. Ain't nothing above you. I don't even know what happens. Lights, camera, action. Got a bad bitch, she gagging. Chill the way I'm acting.
I just got the taters. I will see you later. You's a fucking hater. You fucking ass. That will be the day.
If this gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
To the head, I'm dead. Like a press, simple fist to the lid from the shades. Fuck shotgun, put a shotty from the west. Feel like Peter Parker, I'm just trying to save my Uncle Ben. Straight to the head, I'm dead. Like a press, simple fist to the lid from the shades. Fuck shotgun, put a shotty from the west. Feel like Peter Parker, I'm just trying to save my Uncle Ben. Slide hit first, third base. Feeling on top, while the head by my waist. Smoking on the pop, getting pop, feeling great. I've been getting guap, no monopoly game. Haven't been myself, I'm really feeling like a bum. I've been getting bigger, not bigger than big one. But I got a couple verses that sound like a big gun. Fully automatic, I'm getting this shit done. Ready, teeny, winnie, yellow polka dot bikini. That's what you be wearing when you chillin' with me. Ravioli, fettuccine, eat Italian Mussolini. I don't fuck with but I'm so getting it. Smoking bears and I'm the best dress, don't stress. There's a brother on this market again. On my neck, 150 J, never get little trippy, we be working again. On my neck, I'm catching my last breath, nothing better than my baby getting freaky with me. On left leg, we stumbling to the bed, what you say, got a couple of...
Alright, sorry about the absence of leave. So now that we're watching what's happening and we got past that pivotal moment and we broke above support, I'm going to bet the next candle will be green on the 5 minute for cake. If not, more than likely red. So we're gonna actually see the candle turn red and come down and test support. we wait, I'm gonna fill in the silence with shitty music.
First things first, I only listen to techno. I'm loading up my energy, I'm ready to explode. You should get a grip if you ain't ready to let go. When I'm hungry, I can go like I work at Di Lorenzo. Money man, I'm that money man. Need 100 grand, understand? Ain't no match, I'm rapping, captain underpants. Money man, watch me do my dance. Y'all don't understand. Rubber band, started off freestyling cause I wanted friends. Y'all out of luck, just bought a whip. I wanted a truck, me and my bros. Make it a big, $1 million. No fucking trash, man. Feel like a trash can in the back of a truck. What's gonna happen? I make it happen, and I don't give a fuck. Waking up early, I'm getting that money. I had to be patient, but finally got it. I'm working, I'm waiting, I'm dropping a product. I shipping, I'm moving. I gotta be honest. I feel like a captain, I feel like a pirate. I'm getting that booty, she love it. I'm lying, she need it. I'm getting the feeling. I gotta be speeding, I'm gonna be late. First things first, I only listen to
Do. So we won't actually get past this and touch here. Next candle will be green. So this is the new candle. What is that 1 hour doing right there? Oh, that's not good. Might have been wrong on the green candle, and I was right with the coming down and testing support. But it might come a little deeper about here. Fuck. It's so volatile right now. Yeah. Went down, tested the support. Now we're looking at the 1 hour right here. That doesn't look too good. No, that's the 30-minute. Should just bounce right up and go and touch right here and then come back down. The next candle should be green. I don't know, man. This thing's so fucking volatile right now. I don't think this is a good time to make the fucking tutorial. Bitcoin's dropping, so cake's gonna drop. It's gonna be red. It's gonna have a hard time for it. Yeah, it's gonna be red. The next candle's gonna be fucking red. $32 seconds. I was right about the price almost popping right there. Support here, support here. It's so fucking volatile right now. There's the red candle. Now we're gonna look for another. We're gonna look maybe at a green candle for the next 5 minutes. No, we're not gonna get a pop back. I think we're gonna immediately come down and test right here in this range at 444 on cake. This candle should be red as well. This does not look like it's gonna happen. Alright. Some time for shitty music.
Smoke it to the face, fuck, open up the gate, what you tryna say, get fucked. I'm on the 76ers, dilly gonna get served. I'm just sipping on a mixer, baby freaking got a fixer. She already had to fix me, I've been blowing like I'm Disney. Y'all be flipping like a Misty, bad about me like a Blitzkrieg. Wasted all my time on the violence, plucking at my nerves like a violin. Driving all my life with the mileage, figure showing love, I ain't biting it, yeah, blood in my hand while I do this. People say this isn't music, but I grew up with the good shit. They just don't like all my new shit, they gotta get with the movement. I'm on the moon, I'm a moon man, trippy to get with the new jam. I'm on the moon with a new plan. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I guess the tiger toe. If I make them holler, I'ma let these people know. Bitch, I am a baller like it's 2K Eric Snow. Trapping like I'm Gordo, so you gotta let me go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I guess the tiger toe. If I make them holler, I'ma let these people know. Bitch, I am a baller like it's 2K Eric Snow. Trapping like I'm Gordo, so you gotta let me go. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna spark up this blunt real quick. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck everybody.
Fuck everybody except me. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Hello there, this is Hodge.
They got my crib and I don't know what they like is. I think it's the popo. When I'm writing, I feel like a dum-dum. But the music I'm making is so dope. What I'm doing is better, you don't get. What the fuck are you trying, you dumb bitch? Better beat you all over the cockpit, cause I'm high as a bitch in my rocket. Bitch, y'all got me on a ball and chain. Gotta get my money the second I make it all the way. Gotta switch up rhythm and live in the people all the same. When am I am lethal, cause people will treat you wrong with fake. Bitch, y'all got me on a ball and chain. Gotta get my money the second I make it all the way. Gotta switch up rhythm and live it, cause people all the same. When am I am lethal, cause people will treat you wrong with fake. I can see through you, all that you do, but you're evil and you voodoo. It's a mission to make and I get it, yo. You pathetic while you live it, yo. I don't want another bitch, nah. Just the rolling on my wrist, yo. Got that kitchen with the TikTok. Got me hating like I'm Chris Rock.
So now we found support. We're at the support line. The next bar should be, this bar will be adding, no, this bar will be, this one will be temporary green maybe, but probably not. Yeah, I was right when I said at the beginning the next bar will be red. So we're going to come down and test this support right here. Then after that, you should see a bounce and retest of this range. So let's get those off the chart so it's a little bit cleaner. So the next bar after this one should be green. We still got 2 minutes until the, or 2 minutes and 45 seconds until the next bar. Now, let's go over how I'm doing this exactly. I went through and explained how I came up with all these pretty lines. Some were derived from higher time frames, most of them on the 5-minute time frame. And these are all from values right here using the EMAs, Bollinger Bands, and the Elliott Wave Fractal. Now we're going to go a little bit over this. As I explained earlier, this right here, when this turns red, or when the red line comes down, that's a bearish call. When the green line goes like this and then goes down, like right here, this is a bullish call. So I don't want to delete everything right now. Alright, So when the green line flips downwards or starts to curve down, that is a buy signal, my friends. So you kind of see the lines kind of curve like this and this before a call is made. So if the green line, for example, was to start to curve down, you'd consider that like a possible bullish call. Then once the green line is fully down, you consider that a bullish call. So once again, once the line fully flips down and comes down here, that is a bullish call. As you can see in the next bar, after that line coming down resulted in a green candle. And here is the switch that I'm talking about. The candle, as I said prior, after this one dumped, this one will be a green candle. Come on, let me delete this fucking thing. There you go. So let's go through and just mark a few more. What's the command for this? Alt V. So right about here, this one turned green. Here first, this one here, green. So you're not going to get like massively bullish moves out of every single tick from this, or wave. As you can see, the bars are latenced a little bit. So if you go back into the settings, no, it's a dumpy candle. Let's see, this one should be a little bit, yeah, it's gonna hit resistance. So I was wrong on that one. I think I've been wrong on one out of one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles, but I think this one should come up and retest this a little bit. I'm not quite sure. So far, I'm wrong on it. But going back to this, these bars right here that I'm going to turn off, they're a little bit delayed because it has to wait for the value to be confirmed. So it will call the next candle. So you can use that as a double test, but sometimes it's super delayed, like right here, right here. So you just got to be careful with that. Oh no, I was right. It's a green candle. Haha! Suck my dick. Haven't missed one yet. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep those on. You can also use the waves with the buy and sell, the buy bars and sell dots. And then I keep losing track. I keep trying to like think of what the chart's gonna do next because I didn't call it next one. The next candle is gonna be green. Or no. I don't know on this one. This is like a pivot kind of right here. I don't know when the next one's gonna be. I'm gonna say with uncertainty a green candle on this one for the next candle. So the next 5 minutes after this 1 minute is up on this 5 minute candle. Next candle should be green. Going back to this though, let's get the cells marked out. So we had a cross down right in this range, but it came down. Let's move this over and color it red. Cross down here, red cross, or red wave down here, and then a bunch, and a few right here in between the buy wave. Then we had another cross right here, and another cross here, and another cross here. Here's some more red crosses. As you can see, the bars for the waves aren't completely accurate. They're just meant for visual aid for different modes. No, I was wrong. It's gonna be a fucking red candle. Yep. I don't know. If we find support right here, we should bounce up and have a green candle next one. But as you can see, basically, you use this to use the waves paired with trading, and you can more accurately predict. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles called correctly, and I got to go to bed. This next candle will be green. This is the one I'm unsure of though. It's looking more like it's gonna be a red candle, so I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to wait this one out because I am uncertain. If it does turn green, then the next one's gonna be red. Alright, let's go ahead and turn. We can go ahead and turn this stuff 36 strong. So here we're looking at the 1 hour. And this is the 30 minutes, sorry. This is the 1 hour. We might get a green wave down on this candle and find resistance in this area. And then the next candle after this should be red. But more than likely, we just find resistance within the 55, or I think that's the 55. Right, yeah, that's 55. I think it's just gonna dump at the last minute. I really need to do this, yeah, and turn red at the last fucking minute. It's a dump fest. Anyway, that's how you use the waves. Yeah, I missed that. So you see the you got to be very careful when you use this, because you see that little bend downwards. That's the cell volume pushing downwards. The green line is on top, but it's flattening out. So yeah, I missed that. That's a fucking dump. And then this next candle will be red as well. But anyway, no, they're actually getting the wave down. Yeah, it looks like it. So we're gonna actually get, this candle's gonna be green. We're getting support right here on the fucking 30-minute. Huh. But it shouldn't last long. It should just find the resistance right here. If that line comes down, it's gonna find resistance right here. I'm gonna step away. I got 8 right. So far I'm starting to get a little bit inaccurate, so it's just time to step away. This is the same thing I would be doing in trading. Win 8, lose 2, step away. I want to see if it will actually curve down so I can show that on the tutorial. Come on, green line. Come on, green wave. Now we're just waiting for confirmation for the wave to either curve down or continue downwards. Again, this is a pivot zone. If you look at it, you have a lower, and we're staying a little bit above that right now. So in order to stay above right here, we need to kind of stay right here. Come on. I just want to see it turn green on screen, so, or flip down green so I can show that in the tutorial. I mean, we got it kind of, I think right here, but I think we were a little bit in this area when we came in. Wait 5 more minutes to see if we'll cross down on the wave. Then I'm going to bed. No, we're not. Not so far. We're still getting more cell volume right here. Alright, let's see if the cross will happen. If not, I'm going to bed on this candle. See how right here you have the slight curve down? Let's increase cell volume. You see how it's pulling back up? It's like a fucking tuning fork, basically. Measures the volume and everything for you. As of right now, it looks like we're not gonna get that cross. We shall see, though. It doesn't look like we're gonna get the cross. I have to wait. Come on, cross down. Come on. Alright, here we go. Come on, flip over already. We're waiting on TradingView now to do its shift or whatever you call it. There we go. There you go. There's the cross. So there's the wave, the green wave crossing down. And now we got we can confirm this one with the bar part of the indicator. So this candle will be green. It may be short-lived. It's just going to come up and find resistance here. And I'll go ahead and play some music, let this bar play out, and see if we find resistance right here. And cue shooting music.
Running up the field to give you the history. Knock back 10 yards. Cape Cod, we've been riding to the pace stop. Hate us, you can make us a mean man. We gave up, and I really didn't mean it. For the green, need the money and the weed. I'm the man on the moon, but I'm chilling in the trees. So I gotta ask you, bitch, what's the plan? I don't fuck with nobody unless you fucking with him. I'm a dice dude, bust through, put in my hands. I'm a bite through, must true, get in my band. I ain't touch you, fuck you. You ain't my friend, you a bitch, make kid. You ain't doing I can. I've been fucking sick in the head. Bitch, gotta get what you can. You ain't doing shit, bitch, I'm the man. You better stick to the plan. Off the rip, ripping the veins. I triple flip on your man. Blowing off the rip, whipping the brain. Bitch, better break it down. I've been fucking sick in the head. Bitch, gotta get what you can. You ain't doing shit, bitch, I'm the man. You better stick to the plan. Working off the rip, ripping the veins. I triple flip on your man. Blowing off the rip, whipping the brain. Bitch, better break it down. Woman, I feel alright. It's been about 3 nights and I'm still fucking feeling it. Hustling, fucking it up for my brothers. I'm trying to get famous and pay for this. Everything money, your money, I'm stacking it up. And I know that I'm funny, I'm cracking it up. I don't need anybody, I'm good on my own. When I think of the family, I think of the moon. People be talking about me. I was always trying to be something, but not me. That a trippy living and loving, he got me. Drinking when I wake in the morning, I got beef. Calling me Tony Montana, cause I'm nuts. Gotta run and get it, I'm tripping with no fucks. Jimmy gotta listen to Trippy, he knows much. If you talking shit in the kid, it's so what? People be talking about me. I was always trying to be something, but not me. Not a trippy living and loving, he got me. Drinking when I wake in the morning, I got beef. Calling me Tony Montana, cause I'm nuts. Gotta run and get it, I'm tripping with no fucks. Baby gotta listen to Trippy, he knows much. If they talking shit in the kid, it's so what? Yo, I've been fucking sick in the head. Bitch, gotta get what you can. You ain't doing shit, bitch, I'm the man. You better stick to the plan. Working off the rip, ripping the veins. I triple flip on your man. Blowing off the rip, whipping the brain. Bitch, better break it down. I've been fucking sick in the head. Bitch, gotta get what you can. You ain't doing shit, bitch, I'm the man. You better stick to the plan. Working off the rip, ripping the veins. I triple flip on your man. Blowing off the rip, whipping the brain. Bitch, better break it down. Making that move like that, I've been killing for a minute, better blow one. But I'm you were listening, you better turn it up. Everybody in my family getting a big better be rich. That's why I'm spending my money like crazy. I don't give a shit, I don't give a fuck. So get out of my way, I'll have to demolish your body. Just move to the side of the earth, no one bother us. Casting inside of the working miss molecules. Wanna be roster, but I know what I'ma do. I'ma be everything, I'm over everything. Meditate heavily, I'm thinking nothing. That's it for smoking and rapping and loving. I'm off the shrooming, my mental is bugging. Smoking on a big blunt, baby, I love the old trippy. Mixed with the